across the gulf of space, alien intellects vast and cold and unsympathetic regarded this Earth with envious eyes and slowly and surely drew their plans against us. Dun 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 dun!
When the Martians came to Earth, they gathered the nations together and asked their questions, and the first thing they wanted to know about was girls and boys.
Children of the Earth.
That's your Martian voice?
Yes, it's my Martian. Children of the Earth, tell us traditionally and throughout time, girls are what?
Girls are what?
Traditionally and throughout time.
Oh, I don't know. I guess traditionally girls are pretty,
Sexy?
look after the home,
Want to have babies.
like shoes,
Like ponies.
caring,
Soft.
cute,
Good dancers.
hot,
Good talkers.
sensitive,
Good. Now, traditionally throughout time,
said the Martians.
boys are what? I don't know. I guess traditionally boys are
Strong,
in charge.
powerful.
Go to war.
They take the bins out.
Like football.
Weapons.
Cards.
Good on the tools.
I feel nothing.
Funny.
Uncommunicative.
Hard.
So is this list correct? Said the Martians.
Well, no, not really.
You don't have to do those things if you're a boy.
And you don't have to do those things if you're a girl,
Silence!
said the Martians.
There will be no deviation. On our planet, things are almost exactly the same, except the other way around. So from now on, Earthlings, things are going to be like this. From now on,
Boys will be emotional and good talkers and be nurturers and be sexy and skinny.
girls will like weapons and be the bosses and fix the cars and be uncommunicative and hard.
There will be no deviation.
In every class, 5 people will be appointed to be the keepers of boy and girl purity. And to those keepers of purity, I say,
If you see any boy or girl straying from the list, if any boy is not being emotional or a good scholar, or any girl doesn't want to fix cars and throw a good punch, then raise their alarm with these Martian words. What are ya?
Welcome back to IPBC.
Interplanetary Broadcasting Corporation.
Our special program tonight gives us a sneak peek into the daily lives of boys and girls on Mars, and an idea of what you can expect things to be like here on Earth once we've all settled into our new roles.
Come with us now to life in a Martian schoolyard.
There are the girls, mucking around, free running.
Jenny says, yeah, I'm so pumped. I just leapt up to the first ledge, over that, then over the balcony and onto the roof. Oh.
Susie says, woohoo, yeah, freaking awesome!
There's Bob, Julio, and Alex in the boys' toilets fixing their hair.
Touching up their makeup.
Bob says to Alex, hey Alex, will you look at your legs?
What? Oh, I forgot to wax.
Come on bro, look after yourself.
Gary notices Judy in a corner. Judy,
What do you want, Gazza?
are you okay, Judy? You look like you've been crying.
Yeah, right, what am I, a boy? Just leave me alone.
Are you sure? Do you want me to get some help?
I'm fine. Then Judy goes off by herself and punches her locker.
In another corner, Joe and Stephen are comforting Andrew.
Andrew says, I just feel so awful, you know.
Joe says, come here, give us a hug.
I know how you feel, says Stephen, but you are a good person. You shouldn't feel bad.
He's right, Andy. We're going to see you through this.
This has been Life in a Martian Schoolyard. Stay tuned next for Desperate House Husbands.
All looks grim for the Earth. But
Whenever a bunch of Martian oppressors take over the world and start forcing its people,
you can be sure the Earth will fight back.
a resistance movement is growing in the shadows.
Bold, young people determined not to be pushed around and not to push each other around.
Resistance fighters like
Billy. Billy is a natural leader who also likes to play with dolls.
Sydney is the comedian of the group. Very smart, very funny, and Sydney is good with knives, but she still loves pink. She paints all her weapons pink.
Here's Song. Song does the cleaning and most of the cooking. Song is also our best mathematician.
Audrey is our runner, strongest endurance in the group. Audrey also loves reading.
Max is our builder and engineer and a very good dancer.
Billy steps up. He has something to say to the resistance.
Here's how we play it, people. Everyone does their own thing. Is it a boy thing? Is it a girl thing? Stuff that. I don't care about that. You're not going to care about that. This is how we beat those Martian bastards who say you have to be a certain way just because you're a boy. You can't do other stuff just because you're a girl. We're not going to care about that. We're going to do what we want to do. We're going to be who we want to be. I'm going to lead you guys to victory, and then I'm going to go home and enjoy my collection of vintage dolls. Because we're free, damn it. And they may take our footballs, and they may take our makeup, but they will never take our freedom.
Yeah!
Now for something completely different.
Did you know that at 5 weeks old,
A human embryo.
that's another Martian?
Actually, it's a 5-week-old human embryo.
At 5 weeks, an embryo has not begun to develop a penis or a vagina.
And the bits between its legs are one and the same. And as the fetus develops in following weeks, this happens.
The little buttony bit becomes the sticky outy bit of the clitoris.
The bits in the middle separate into a pair of labia, and between them develops the urethra where you pee.
And the outside bit becomes the outer labia.
Now wind it back. Rewind.
And as the fetus develops in the following weeks, this happens.
The buttony bit grows and the bits in the middle fuse together, so the urethra you pee through goes up inside what becomes the penis.
And the bits on the outside fuse together to become the scrotum.
It may seem freaky, but take a look at yourself.
No, not now, in private.
If you've got a penis, you can still see the seam running down it and joining your balls together where the bit's fused. A little alteration in your genetic makeup, and that scrotum of yours is not a ball sack, but your set of outer labia.
Those of you with a vagina, yes, your outer labia would have been a scrotum. And if you've ever noticed the tip of your clitoris looks like a little head of a penis, that's because it is.
Well, they both started as the same thing.
We're not saying there aren't important differences between bodies.
But it's good to be reminded that there is actually more that unites us.
I mean, have you ever wondered why on earth those of you with a penis also have nipples?
Why on earth do I have nipples?
We carry in our bodies the signs of male and femaleness.
We all started as the same thing.
And there is heaps of variation with male and female bodies.
I mean, take a look at each other.
No, not now.
There is so much variation.
And there's a lot of stuff we have that's the same.
Our bodies are telling us the same message as before.
You don't have to be a certain way just because you have a penis.
You don't have to be a certain way just because you have a vagina.
We're not going to care about that.
We're going to do what we want to do.
And we're going to be who we want to be.
I'm going to lead you guys to victory, and then I'm going to go home and play with my collection of vintage dolls.
Because we're free, damn it!
And they may take our penises.
And they may take our vaginas.
But they will never take our freedom.
Yeah!